more interesting one is the pain.
Okay, pain first.
Is it true there is pain on
Is
the
it
first
true?
night?
Yeah.
I would say that it is yes and no. Because based on adult account, it's true. To such an extent that in some cultures, it has become a custom to give the bride a white cloth.
Yeah.
And in the morning, if the bride can give to the parents blood, that means you're virgin.
Yeah.
This is the kind of mentality, the understanding that it must be painful. That is, if you listen to adult, decent people. In our experience in counselling unwed pregnant teenagers, when we talk to them, the response is like, got blood me?
Not painful.
Got pain me? What breaking of the hymen?
Yeah.
And then when we probe, their story is about the same. That when they first time had sex, they were not trying to have sex. They were just
exploring,
talking,
heavy petting, just kissing, cuddling.
And then it goes on. Of course, we are not condoning, or that's not what you should be encouraging your teenage children to do. What we're saying that this pattern is what the Prophet is asking us to do. That when you approach sex, don't be so hung up about the genital going into another genital. It is about the connection that you need to have first. It's what those pregnant teenagers were doing.
So, to link to that, in your book, we talk about the sexual sunnah. And then we talk about the messenger hadith, where the Prophet said, when you approach your wife, don't be like animal. Let there be a messenger between you and the messenger, words and kissing. So basically for a teenager, because they are not thinking about having sex, it became easier. The pain happened for the woman is because there's a lot of pressure to consummate on the first night. Okay, please be kind to both for yourself. You have stress a week earlier, preparing for the wedding, all sorts of things will go on, arguing your mother, your uncle, your cousin and all that. And then, so much stress, and you expect that on the wedding night you will be okay. You're just going to be so tired, just go and sleep. And some couple felt pressure to consummate. When you feel pressure and stress, the woman's body just logically will clamp up. Your pelvic floor muscle, your vaginal muscle will contract. Therefore, it will be painful. I also want to explain to the husband who are very enthusiastic, must do first night. If you try to consummate when your wife is not ready, when she's contracted, you feel as if your private part banging against the wall. It will be very painful also. Okay, for those over enthusiastic. So our book will tell you what are the things you can do to actually mediate this factor.
More in terms of principles rather than teaching.
This will be at the cost.
We hope to start this course.
Preparing for the first
night.
Yeah, that's okay.
And your courses are conducted by yourself or with an institution?
We will develop ourselves and we will run ourselves. And then we tell you to order. Click the link in our bio for the list of bookstores near you carrying our book Sex, Soul and Islam.